All right, guys, got a different group in here, still with that GBA team. Let's take a look, see what we got going on. Yeah, I think I'm hollering at you here, Dylan, to put that ball up. So, we talk about this in practice all the time, and after every game we do these analysis. You catch the ball down here by the paint, put it up. So Dylan gets it. How do you get it, Dylan? Is it on a pass here? It's an inbounds pass. Okay, good. Moving to the ball. I like this pivot, and this is what's so important, Dylan. You squaring up to the basket here, and you get them going, and now you're going to come in one dribble. And my pointer for you here is go with a lot of authority. And if you get this elevation, you're going to get closer to the basket, and it's going to make scoring a little bit easier. So check that elevation. See, you got to catch us and get up to the basket. And what that does, when you do that, it gives you space and longer time to draw a foul. Yep. So that's my little tip there. I liked how you got it. I liked how you squared up to the basket. I like the dribble to get a better position and shoot. And then we just need to be battling for position on rebounds here. So if you're down underneath, check yourselves, Dominic and Andreas. Notice how you guys are kind of just looking at the basket there. Put a body on someone and get them out. There's a scramble, and we get the ball and a shot. And it goes in, right? It goes in. My pointer here is, you get it, go up big and strong. So my pointer for all you guys, big and strong and toward the basket instead of the fadeaway. You got it to fall. And good points. You had some good points in this game, Dominic, when you're in there. So I want to point out here, and there's several of you guys that do this, and I think we've talked about it at practice before, right? Andreas is in here right now playing the 4, I think, and he normally plays 4. No, actually, he's in here right now playing the 5, and he a lot of times will play 4, and sometimes he plays 3. Dylan is in here right now playing, I think Dylan's playing a 3, and a lot of times he plays the 4. So a lot of you guys know multiple positions, and they're not that hard. It's just a matter of being comfortable playing them. The more positions that you know how to play, every game is different and unique, right? And it changes dynamically based on who shows up to the game, who's been at practice, those sorts of things. So the more of these positions, the 3, the 1, the 2, the 4. We've been in games when Gannon has played the 5. The more of these positions you're comfortable with, the more frequently I can get you into the game. And I might want to put you in. I know there's been a couple times I've chatted with you guys about going in, and you weren't comfortable with the position I was putting you in, so you didn't go in. You just told me you didn't want to go in. So just take your time at practice and watch film and watch video so that you're comfortable with multiple positions. It'll increase your ability to get in and out of the game more dynamically. And again, we might be playing against a team that's much bigger than us. We're going to get a lot of those teams. So I might want to have a faster squad in there, and instead of trying to combat the bigs with, if the tallest guy we happen to have is Andreas and the tallest guy they have is 6'1" or 6'2", we might just go with the fastest squad we can get in there. And so, as you guys noticed at practice on Thursday, we had guards playing that 5 position. Why? Because we know we have shots there, and we want you guys to grab that ball and be able to shoot it there. And we were successful in doing that, right? Okay, enough about that. Here we come in transition. So, right, remember, you get to the half-court line, turn around, and start looking for the ball. And I think here, at this point, we're in a man-to-man. And this guy's running, so you gotta know who your guy is here. And decent job here, Dylan, turning, trying to get him to make a decision. Got to close that space down, dump off. And we know that's a shooter. Do we get a hand up in his face? Yep, get a hand up. But we don't get this rebound. So what happens here? We hustle back down. We got to get position. And we got to put, if it's your guy here, we got to push him out of the way and get a rebound. It's a battle down for it. See it, Dylan? It's now in your hands, but it's the one-hander that gets you guys in trouble sometimes when you're trying to just touch it. So, Dylan, I'll ask you this question. Are you trying to touch it or are you trying to grab it? I think you're trying to touch it right there. Go grab it. You own it. think you bounced it off his head. Boom. Nice header. And it's a scramble, and that is a good grab right there. So here's my pointer. You have it now in your here. So as soon as you get it there, get it up to your ear and start pivoting with your elbows out and start pivoting. Instead of, you don't want to hold it in your belly and do that, because then you cleared it. So you cleared it here and you kept it in your belly, and they're going to come right back for it down there. And we'd end up with a jump ball and possession. Oh, got a shoe tie. This is still GBA, and I think this game is connected to... Oh, this is GBA, yeah. All right, what happens here? So we do a good job here. 2 people guarding you. So what we're talking about, Timmy, 2 people guarding you, you know he's going to be open, right? If you catch it with your... Look at your feet are pivoted. Andreas catches it with his feet pivoted. And I don't know what the pass is going to be here, but I'm going to say the best pass would be a bounce pass to a cutting short corner. And look at, we have Dominic hanging out over there, and he's going to start making that cut. Perfect. He hit with the ball. And man, that was good execution there, guys. So think about that. Think about it. How many passes before we're getting a shot? 2 passes right here, right? It starts with making 2 people guard you, your primary read, and then he's taking his primary read, and a score. Just like that. Great job. Like everything I saw there, guys. So you're in a man-to-man, I think, here? We in a man or we in a zone? So this is what's important, right? Make sure you always know where the ball is, right? You don't want to have your back to the ball. It's now inbounds. See what happens there? You just have to know where the ball is, right? And if you're going to foul, and please foul, don't let him get a shot off, go right for the ball so he can't shoot it. All right, here we go. Now it's a dead ball, and they're pressing, so we should be in a 4 cross, and we just don't quite get there. But even so, you guys have become proficient enough with going to the ball and making passes to get open, moving to get open. So here we go. They're pressing. Now we've got Timmy doing what we always ask the guards to do, bring it right down the middle. He's going to have options, and we have someone here, Dominic here, and Dominic's going to be looking for this open space. So think about this. This is the footwork issue, right? You catch it. You want to catch it with your foot, your inside foot already planted, and it'll give you time. You could be, if you have that inside foot planted, you're shooting about right now. And you take the step, and that's okay. Sometimes it's going to happen. Your body's going to be that way. Go up to the basket as high as you can and get elevation so that you get closer to the rim to shoot that off the backboard. That's good execution there. You just didn't hit it, and it's just a little detail to work on with being able to finish that shot. Okay, I don't know. We're in man here. So you guys have to recognize what's going on here, right? Maybe you're just scrambling back. Here comes the scramble. You're in good position here, Andreas. And he's going to help you. I don't know if that's who you're guarding, but you are right now, right? You're trying to stop the ball. And now at some point, I think you're going to go find who your real man is, but you left him alone. You guys are down in here, Andreas. Just hang with that guy until we can get recovery, right? Because right now, see what happens? We've got good position. You step away, and they just make a pass to him. He's all by himself. Still he misses it. It's even gooder. Oh, this is when the... What What happened there? Looks like Jackson needs you. And this, I thought it was a major injury. I came running in a second. I'm glad you were okay. All right, who we got in here? We've got Jackson in here. Looks like Alex checked in. So they're in a man-to-man now. So remember, it changes our offense a little bit when they're in a man-to-man. If they're in a man, what can you guys be doing? You're going to cut down here and then V cut back up, right? Same on the backside, cut down here, V cut back up. Or look what else you can do here. Look where he's playing you, Jackson. He's playing you on this side, right? So, Timmy, if we're not starting the offense here, you kind of try and press that ball down in here a little bit. I think if we get a little bit better position here and this guy breaks to the basket, we have an entire lane to the basket there, right? So think about that when you're up here and you're playing. We're in this 3-2 and they're playing us man. And it looks like this pass comes. It's a hard. Yeah, you got to watch that. It's a hard pass to catch because it hits him right between the legs. Get on the ground and get it. I want you to get on the ground and get these balls. Who gets down there? Jackson getting dirty. Good job, Jackson. That's exactly what we ask you to do. Good job there. Okay. Here we go. We're in. And trying to set this up. And so here we go. Now got Andreas playing the 5. Now remember, they're in a man. And who's the primary read? Jackson knows the primary read. He gets this ball, squares up to the basket. He's going to hit that primary read. And his primary read is open, but he can't. You don't hit him. So maybe the better, it's hard. They he's open, but you just didn't get a good angle there. So your secondary read would be right here. See what happens. Oh, you know what? And that's fine. Look at that. He's going with him. I love that, Andres. The big guy's going with our short corner, and you take it to the basket all day long. We'll take that every day. See how you release it? Leaning back. I need you guys leaning to the basket. And you get your own rebound. Awesome. And you get another shot at it, and we can't get it to go. Man, those are tough. So work on those shots. Remember, think about how many shots we've gotten in this general area, guys. We get a ton of shots in there and layups. So those are the things you should be working on your time. Right here they come in transition. I think we're in a man-to-man again, right? So remember, you got to get to the free throw line and start looking for or half-court line. You should be looking for the ball. And they beat us there on that pass. Okay. Scramble back. That looked like it was out of bounds there. It's a tough rebound. So think about that, guys. Let's rewind here a little bit. Let's see how many. You have to find a way. Did they even get a shot before that? Let's just think of how many rebounds they get, offensive rebounds. It's about you guys getting position. So here's one. They get the rebound. Shoot it again. Get their own rebound. Until they finally get a shot. So we can't let teams have all these opportunities to score over and over. I don't know whose guy that is there. Someone's guy was all left alone. So I don't think we know at this point who's guarding who. Because I've got Timmy's in this general area, and there's two dudes down here by themselves. So that's not an earn point. That's So here's my suggestion, Timmy. And it'll open up for you. This is really good because this is going to happen, right? We're going to catch it here, and these guys are going to be starting to catch on to what's going on, right? And later in the game, they know we like to pass there. So then remember the trailer 4 coming here. But Timmy, if you bring it right here, you definitely, remember you have 3 down in that area, right? So instead of coming all the way across here, let's see what happens. Let's sort this out and see if you come right in here instead of all the way across. So you've got Dominic down here, and you've got him coming down here to help you. And there should be a 3. There's probably a 3 down there. But if we come all the way across here, we miss all this opportunity here to put pressure in the middle. That's where your scoring opportunities are going to come from. Look at. So actually, good point. You had your 2, your 4, and your 3 down here. So think about that. If you bring this ball, you have the lane, right, to take him right inside here, right in the middle. As you catch it here and you start coming, you want to take the shortest line you can to the middle. That gives you opportunities to make an assist and get it. We want a bucket there. So look at that. Actually, it's a really good example. Alex is down here all by himself. Both Jackson, Alex, and even even Dominic's down there. So think about that. If you push this ball to the middle, we have a bucket there, right? So by the time we get it, the defense recovers by the time you get it back to the middle. So think about that, Timmy. Okay. Now, I like what Andreas is doing here. He recognizes, hey, they're playing man-to-man. He's going to come set a screen for you. So he set a screen right here. So you want to come off this side. But I know what you see there. You got a lane. So let's back this up a little bit. Andreas, another thing you can think about too, I like that screen you set there. Think about setting screens so we get the fastest line we can. So instead of having to make a guard go around, he gets the fastest lane he can right there. I think that's what Timmy's seeing. And that's even fine. You probably even get a better look here, Timmy. You take one step and then come right that way. It looks like you sold that a little bit to him. He thinks you're going there. I can see him leaning. And then take it. Good. I like that. I like that. All right, here we go. Now they're in transition. Let's see if we get back. They're throwing the ball in. Oh, we're trying to press. So this is we got to go back to working on this press again. Okay, remember Alex? We don't want to trap down there. We want to trap over here. So we're going to let him make that pass. And we're going to play soft in this area, and then Jackson's going to play soft there, and we're going to direct traffic there and there until we get this trap right in this area. If we overplay this and then they come in the middle, it's hard to trap. Now the press is broken, and we got to scramble back. And look, no one should be behind us. Andreas, you got to be seeing who's back here. I don't know. I don't remember if we were playing man or what. So here we go. Got a rebound. Good. And you guys did this earlier. This is really good, right? Playing the catch. Get it. He's getting trouble. He passes it, and then he starts cutting, and now the ball comes right back to him again, and we're off. We're still in transition. I need you guys, you guards, keep your head up, because look at him down here, all by himself down here. So if we hit the ball here, he hit it there, he's wide open. There's nobody down here. Look at this, guys. And you see him You definitely see him, and that's good. That's a good pass. Could probably happen a little bit sooner. And what would make this a little bit better for you, Dominic, is remember you're playing the short corner, which is over there. You get sucked into that low post position. I know what you're probably doing is going to an open spot, and I love it. So here it comes. You catch it. You want to get that inside foot, outside foot action first. I can't tell if you dribble there. So when you get down here, don't try to finesse it. Just go right into it. Look at that. Shot goes up. I don't know if you get a foul or not. Doesn't matter. You were in the paint. You put the shot up. Very good. They didn't call a foul there. That's crazy, man. And you know that's just what happens. They're not gonna call these fouls. He's on you. This guy's arm wrapped around you. Or they call traveling. Maybe he called traveling. Let's see. Yeah, it must have been a traveling call. Just catch it. Go up strong. You don't have to do anything fancy. Just go up big right away. Okay. All right. Here they come down. Now they're pushing it. We hustling back. Got to find your guy. You guys need to find your man. They're in transition. You start getting back right away. And then look at Alex here. He's been with me for a while. He kind of gets us. Going to turn and look for the ball. He knows where his man is. Man and ball. Got a rebound. Oh, boy. It's a bounce pass. So, think about this, guys. And Timmy, you can help him out a little bit, too. So, here it is. If it's me, I want to get this ball up court, right? So, I'm going to step this direction. Look at, you got two defenders there. And just step this direction, and let's get that ball going this way. Ends up being a turnover. Those are hard ones because you get the rebound, and then we basically gave them the ball back. And then they score on our turnover. And they're pressing us, right? And now, because we couldn't get in quick transition, we're playing this game. Let's see. Timmy's going to come to the middle. So, you got to be always looking, guys. Got to always be looking. So you're starting to fill this lane. Keep your eye on the ball. Never look away. Timmy's trying to pass it to you for transition. Hit you in the back. Get it back. Ball comes underneath. And I holler at you here, Alex. Why? Look at you. You catch this ball. You need to, as you catch it, this foot first. Get that inside foot going. And go up with it. So you catch it here, not ready to shoot it, and now the defense is crashing down on you. Just go up with it. I know you're not going to probably make the shot there because that big guy's there, but if you go up, you're trying to go up and draw a foul. Finally, you get turned. He's holding on to you and grabbing you, and they don't call it. Just take a look at this. So just know, you guys get down here, you're not going to get the calls, right? You're not going to get it unless you go up big and with authority with it. They're going to not call those. This is probably the worst officiating in terms of foul calling that I've seen, and I haven't looked at it from our side to see if it was just as bad on our side. But you guys had a lot of shots underneath, and you got fouled quite a bit. And I know it's hard to make these shots when you're getting fouled. But just go up with authority. All right. Okay, here we go. Different crew coming in here now. Make this pass. And you are open right now, Xavier. So that's the pass we want to make. Let's see if we get it there. Yep. What happens? So might need to make that pass a little bit sooner, Josh. And see, Pierce, I want you to work on this. You're too much in the low post. I really want you right there, short corner. Because what will happen is, if Xavier catches this ball here, and you're there now, you don't have a lane to cut to, right? By standing here, if he gets this ball, one, Josh can always pass it to you here in the short corner. But once Xavier catches this ball, so this is right now, he's open right now, right? So let's just back this up. So here it comes to you, Josh. Let's see. Now you have it, and he's open. So you should be looking for that now. And you got to be flashing hard across here, Xavier. So by the time, let's say Xavier catches it right there, yeah, you've creeped back out in the short corner. So that's where I want you to start at, right? So when you're here and Xavier catches it, you can cut now to this spot. Look at all this open space right here for your cut. But if you're already here, when he catches it, you have little space to cut to. Okay, get a reset here. Oh, that's the end of it. Okay, guys, a lot of good things there. Just take those little details and you can improve on there. Remember, a person's most open as they're arriving at their spot, right? That's when they're most open. They're least open after they've arrived and the defense is recovering. So if you can't make that pass as they're arriving, just swing it and we'll get that action. We'll get that movement action and cutting action on the backside. All right, guys.